Well, it's that time again. Outer Points Productions is about to go live with another Knockout Challenge match. Join me, Little Cheddar, and my guest live at the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, as we will be delivering some of the best mediocre commentary in the business. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the match, and don't forget to jump in the chat and say hello. Please take the time to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that like button, and share it with all your friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you right after this word from our fabulous sponsors.
Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet in the Port of Sheboygan is Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader, running the most trips and catching the most fish. Enjoy great fishing for trout and salmon aboard one of our 6 fully equipped modern charter boats with experience and professional crews. See why Dumper Dan's is the most popular name in the industry. We offer fishing and lodging packages featuring the best in riverfront condos and hotel accommodations. Half or 3/4 day trips available, so call to make your reservations today or log on to dumperdan.com. Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet, Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader.
Welcome, Damn it! Look at it again. Hang on, everybody.
You're doing great.
It's always great to start out with a camera that doesn't work. There we go. It's close enough. Here, you could just look at her anyway. Mine, yeah, not so much.
What's wrong with yours?
Hang on a second. There we go. Look at that. Just horrible.
Oh, they knew.
Great way to start. You know, we haven't streamed in quite some time, and obviously I've forgotten how.
We forgot the Hooked on Phonics manual today.
Babble. Ooh, oh, we got it. Welcome to Outer Points Productions, everyone. This is Little Cheddar. That over there is the queen of the spot shot, Miss Lacey Torzeski.
Close.
Torzeski.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Got it. Hi, everybody.
Do it wrong every single time.
It's all good.
We are in the middle of the KO Masters series, round number 1. We had a whole bunch of days off thanks to 30 inches of brand new snow. You know, it blows my mind, even though we live in the state of Wisconsin, that 2 weeks ago it was 71 degrees at our house. Mm-hmm. And then now we have 2.5 feet of snow.
Fun times.
Good times. So, anywho, thank you everybody for tuning in. I am going to leave you in the very incapable hands of Lacey Torzeski.
Are you taking your mic down there?
No.
Okay.
I think everybody knows the rules by now. If not, you can go over it with them. How does that sound?
We can do that.
I will put it on the board for everyone to see. And then you can go over that with them while I go over it with the players. I haven't even been drinking yet today.
That's the first problem.
Yet being the operative word. Correct. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right.
Awesome.
See ya.
Bye. You're all mine, everybody. He laughs. All right. So if you have not been here, this is a unique format. So you can see on the screen, the first race is going to be 9-ball in a race to 6. The second race is going to be 8-ball, race to 5. If it goes 1-1, meaning one player wins one and the other player wins the other set, they will go to that third set, which is 10-ball, race to 5. If someone does, in fact, win the first 2 sets, we, of course, will not go to that third set. Few rules, of course, on the screen there. They're going to lag for the first break. We don't flip here. They'll alternate thereafter. This is BCAPL rules. Cue ball fouls only. They did allow jump cues. I know that in this KO match they did vote on that. So to my understanding, jump cues were voted yes. On the 9-ball, you will push out after the break. That is an option. There is a 3-foul rule for 9-ball and 10-ball. It is not necessarily in the rules to notify your opponent that they are on foul number 2, but it's just in good sportsmanship to do so. So I know Dale will definitely recommend that to both Tim and Dan. Any combination or carom on the 9-ball is a win in 9-ball. In 10-ball, though, no 10-ball on the break. It is spotted. And the 10-ball needs to be the last ball that is made. So you can certainly make combos on the 10-ball. You can carom the 10-ball, all of the things, but it will be spotted. And again, the 10-ball is the last ball that needs to fall. And I think that last bullet point probably won't happen, but you never know. So any unsportsmanlike conduct, of course, will not be tolerated. Dale will give out any warnings as necessary. So other than that, welcome everybody. I'd love to hear where you guys are watching from. If you've never been on the stream, this is the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. So welcome again to the stream. I know Dale mentioned a bunch of snow. So I live in the Mosinee area. We probably had close to 30 inches, I would say, from Friday until yesterday. So talk to me. Where are you guys from? What did you guys get for snow? Just until Dale gets back in the booth and the match gets started. Oh, Mark Bell, can you hear me okay? I hear you say I'm too quiet. Is it better? I'll try to go closer to the mic. Hi, Salsa Man. Ron Jones, how's it going? All right, we're going to get started here with the leg. Oh, this is pretty close. Looks like Tim by just a little bit there. And I know Dale does offer the option for the players to agree either on playing with the magic rack or if they want to opt for the wooden rack or the normal rack, if you will. So it looks like they've agreed to just keep it normal, keep it fair. So welcome back.
Oh, thanks. Never heard you say that before.
Well, I don't have a choice. So.
Yeah. Well, you can. You do have a choice.
I wouldn't know how to run that, so I kind of need you today a little bit.
Yeah, that's what they always say. Okay, lights.
Lights, camera, action.
Who have we all got in the chat tonight? Holy smokes.
So where do you see how many are in? I mean, I see the comments, but where does it say how many?
Scroll down just a smidge. Oh, right there. Oh,
Nope, just kidding.
Analytics.
Mm-hmm. Right here?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. All right, let's get it rocking. Let's throw some guesses here. What's the 9-ball set going to go to?
I'd say a race to 7. That'd be my guess anyway. I'm thinking.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nope. Well, this one is going to be a race to the 2-ball.
Yep.
Tim with a shot on the 1 in the side. If you can sneak that past the 8-ball. It's getting a little bit closer.
Look like they all suctioned to the other side.
That looks a little snug.
It is, and
Oh,
boy. I was like, I didn't think he could draw out of that, but I don't want the commentator's curse already.
I tell you what, I'm pretty sure he just gave Dan a 2-9 because I don't see Tim hitting this.
I I mean, I would be trying to make that 9 as a foul any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's...
I mean, you're going to follow anyway.
Yeah. Back
I would
banking the 5. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of tough too. Or I don't know.
I think it's actually froze on the. Let's take a look and see how. Ooh, that's pretty bad.
That is tight.
Yikes!
I don't know. That was tough to draw out of that, especially in the side pocket there. And that was a little window, but he's pretty.
What would you do at home, folks?
He is pretty crafty, so he'll figure something out, I'm sure.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure what I would do here. Put the 9 in with your stick. Put it in with your hand. Pretty sure that would be a loss of game.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I said. This is like, here's a gift.
Yeah, it's a gift for
You're
sure.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I tell you that Fred Renner, he is Speedy Gonzalez when it comes to the first one being in the chat.
That notification pops up.
He's there.
He is.
Oh, yeah.
He is on it. I love it.
Like a fly on duty. Not D-U-T-Y either.
No, we're making him second.
Yeah, I think he's hitting
I mean, the combo, I mean, from my angle here, the combo looks a little
is off.
You definitely got to carry him in here, but he's already second guessing what he's doing. But I think this is probably better off what he's opting for.
For sure.
And that's 9 ball.
Gotta love it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, now he
What
has to. Does he?
Oh, wow. That's brutal.
Yeah.
That is
So
so
he
mean.
still has to spot it and
Yeah.
and continue. So.
That is just brutal.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Lacey was talking about this while I was out explaining the rules, but I give Dan Blohm a lot of credit for playing in this tournament. As you can tell, a 437 Fargo. He wants to test his game, and he wants to play against some of the best in the state. And Tim is in the top 50 in the state. I mean, you've seen him on the stream many times, and Tim can definitely hold his own. So this is definitely going to be a test for Dan.
Ooh, short side.
Wow, is that a height joke against your very own there?
No.
It's kind of...
No. If I were talking about you,
nice.
yeah. Oh, boy. Okay.
What do you mean? We're the same height.
All
right, Tim might have me by like a half inch. Maybe.
Okay. It's all about inches,
Maybe.
buddy.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
All about inches.
That's what I heard. What's happening, Mark Bell? Kyle Vertel? I thought you left. Oh, he's still here.
Is he in the chat and here?
Yeah, right there. Man, I tell you. He's like a stalker.
He does have a jump cue. Okay, I wasn't knowing if he was going to kick at it or try to masse around it.
We'll see if Dan can jump. I gained too much weight over the winter to be able to jump anymore.
Well, he kept it on the table. That was good. That's hard when they're hanging right by the pocket. You never know.
Yeah, that could have easily followed in, without a doubt. Hey, hit it right on the corner. Well done. Now's the hard one. After you make a really good jump shot, now you got to bear down and pocket the next ball.
Where is Dan from?
That's an excellent question.
Nice shot.
I don't know the answer, but
Oh.
that is an excellent question.
Okay.
Does anybody in the chat know where Dan is from?
Yeah. You said he's in the chat quite a bit, so
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing he's from Wisconsin. I know you said you had a couple players outside of the state traveling for this.
Yeah. Justin Morris, Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
Got a whole bunch in 1.6 that are from the UP and
Bunch of Ubers, huh?
yeah, they're here. In Seoul.
A shot.
Excellent. 1-0 Dan.
His heart's pumping.
I'll bet. I know I would be.
Mm-hmm. So what'd you do being locked in the house with all the snow?
Went mental.
Well, that's nothing out of the ordinary, but okay, go on.
Let's see. I think I blew the driveway 5 times. Leave
There's
that
a
one
joke
alone.
in there somewhere. But
Yeah,
okay.
I think I would just leave that one alone. It's kind of a layup. I mean,
It
that's
was.
pretty. Yeah, that's pretty easy.
You
I
alley-oop
think
that
your
one over.
Bryson could probably put a good one on that.
Mm-hmm.
He's a boy. So I worked on. Oh, you know what? Actually, I did this, and it took me forever. You could see it at home for the first time. Check it out. Away from the break.
While my palms slip, camera light, red chat going wild. Mama's at home.
This is kind of like the new
watching
timer that I'm going to be
her
using. So for 10 minutes, you get to sit and watch
I only get one
the
bullet
player and
in this knockout
10
pool.
questions that I made.
One shot at a
All players
time.
will
Keep it calm, keep it cool.
So then you can
Everybody's watching on that
And
live
it has
stream
you.
line. Gotta win this match, gotta cross that sign. If I
Boredom.
wanna see finals.
Yeah, watching the timer just go down.
Okay,
Boring as hell.
I like it. Well, then you were
I
productive.
was productive.
I like it.
Yeah.
Since we
What'd you
missed
do?
it, nice blank. Dan dry broke that, FYI. What did we do? We
did not do anything.
We
You and Tim did something.
yeah, no, we snowblowed the driveway a bunch. We shoveled certain areas. We just hung out. Bryson was with us for the weekend too, so we just kind of hunkered down. And then
What'd you guys get by you? Like 32, 30,
It was
34?
over 30 since Friday. Yeah, Bryson hasn't had school since Friday. They didn't have school again today. It was crazy. So
They were saying that there's so many counties in the state of Wisconsin that ended up, it was the record second highest amount of snowfall ever
Yep.
in March in history.
yeah,
Pretty impressive.
yeah, we broke a bunch of records. That's for sure.
I almost broke my hip.
Your snowblower kept up.
Then we took our dogs for a walk yesterday afternoon, and I have a Shepsky. So he's half German Shepherd, half Siberian,
Yeah.
and he pulled me down
Oh, my.
yesterday, which doesn't, I mean, a poodle could probably pull me down,
Sure.
All right, 1-1.
Well, that was a nice shot. Here I'm thinking, I don't know if I would have lined up for that,
Yeah, I
but what
was
do I
thinking-
know? I don't know anything. As to quote Dale, I think I'll just shut the hell up.
Right. And this coming from, again, the spot shot queen. Again, 12 spot shots in a row against Derek Tausch. I think he just got lucky, to be honest with you. I was here to witness the entire thing, and I think he got lucky at the end.
It was a fun match. I wish I would have had a better opportunity at the beginning just to make it a better outcome, or at least a better fight, if you will. But again, it ended in a shootout, so I can't argue too much. He's a good shot. And his daughter's name is Lacey, so I kind of like, you got to give this one to me, but I feel like he was telling himself he's got to take it. So
It seems like a legitimate reason, for him to give up the match.
yeah.
All right, 6 ball down. Let's give Tim a win on that one, shall we? Yeah, let's give him 1 point.
Oh, yeah, that's supposed to be you.
It's a 1.5 actually for the excellent 7-9 combo, but we don't have half points here.
Extra credit. Mark Bell wants to know if Harmon ever came home from the Antarctica yet.
Their match was supposed to take place. No, that's not a good save.
That is not a good save, but...
How do you get to the 2 ball?
Oh, boy. I mean, if he can sneak underneath that 5. Can you draw on your screen?
You are a mind reader. So,
Ooh,
this
actually,
would
maybe
be,
not. No, he won't be able to come underneath
This
it.
would be kind of
Yeah.
my...
Yep. I was going to say...
and then I
now
do
looking
a
at this.
loop-de-loop there,
Mm-hmm.
and just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of like what he's doing there. There. Don't go off the table, though.
I don't think he's doing that. I think he's just going to stun draw it and probably take his medicine. I don't think he's going to do 3 rails here. I could be wrong. And I don't hate it. It's less room for error.
I don't think he can get to
He just
any part of the 2 ball without going around the pack, though.
If he just draws it back. No, what do I know? Shut up, Lacey.
He actually hit that pretty well. I mean, he got a little fortunate running into the 7 like that, but I think he can bank the 2 ball.
Got to come out good, pushing that 9 out, Put it in with a little authority.
Authority. Well, let's get in a little bit closer and see what that looks like. Warm? Warm?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I think he went for the safe.
Yeah, I think if he would have had the other angle, he probably would have been able to hide him a little better.
Indeed.
You do have a Febreze thing in here.
Well, because it smells like boys in here a lot, because it's typically me and Chris Green. Trying to think of who else smells the place up a little bit.
For sure, Tuggy.
Dear Lord. Sir farts a lot, Yeah, this one's a little flat. I'm not a big fan of this one. This is going to be hard to get on this 5 ball, I think. To get a good angle to get back to the 7. We'll find out. Might end up very close to... what am I talking about? Shut the hell up.
Now, still a little steep yet, but should be able to slide down for that 7.
Is he going to come down to the bottom side? Yeah, I thought so.
Oh.
The way he was lining up, it looked like he was going to try to get to the bottom side. I think I'd play safe here. This is a stop shot.
Yep.
Just put it all right behind the pack. Yep, just like so.
Very nice.
Yeah, there's going to be big trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Off constantly, 47. You know what? I seen you the other night in the WPBA, the finals with Margaret and Rubertino. What's her name again? Who did Margaret beat in the finals? Rupert.
I don't know.
She put her in the losers bracket, beat her 8-1.
Wow.
Oh, Rubelo. That's her name.
Okay.
8-1. I tell you, Margaret just played her butt off in the finals. Finals were a little closer. End up winning 10-8. I'm sorry, 11-8, 11-9. Whatever it was.
We've been watching Griff's TV almost every night since.
The U.S. Open?
Yeah, they've been since the Nationals out there for CSI tournament. they've been rolling right into tournaments at Griff's, and my God, it's just unbelievable pool. I thought one pocket was so boring, and it still is boring to watch, but I certainly learned quite a bit watching that for quite a while.
I could see the attraction for the players and why they play it, because it's a chess game.
For sure.
And I admire that part of it, and I respect that part of it.
Nice try.
I just can't play it.
Yeah, it's tough.
It is. It's no thank you. I would rather shovel my driveway some more.
Well, I don't know about that. Is off constantly? Is that Richie?
I don't know. Richie who?
Kirsten. Is that Richie?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I feel like that would be a...
Who are you?
Who? Say your name.
Tell us.
Although they're not going to tell us.
And we'd like your address as well.
Right.
What's happening, Todd Foles? How's the meat business?
That was a nice little bump.
Adam Granatella. What's happening down in East Troy? 2-1. Favor of Mr. Schotz.
I only see one guess for the score tonight for the 9-ball. Throw some others up there. We have 65 people currently watching.
And how many likes do we have?
We have... Where do I see that?
Go back.
Stream settings?
Yeah, not really. Yeah.
Oh, 14 likes.
14 likes already.
We
out
can
of 64.
do better.
We can,
Just like it. It's free.
like it, share it, and Lacey will send you tube of toothpaste. I don't know. What are you going to send them?
I am not quite sure where that was going, but we're going to leave it at that.
I'll tell you, there are some fabulous matches coming up. You guys are talking about it in the chat, the Masters Series. And I will go through that list shortly. We do have two that need to be rescheduled. We missed
nice break.
Duncan and Ray. Look at this. This is a 2-9 combo. Pretty much dead.
Yep.
Ray Salstrip and Duncan were supposed to play yesterday at 2 o'clock, but for obvious reasons, safety reasons, no match on Saturday. There was none yesterday, Sunday. None yesterday.
That's going to be a match. Well, I mean, all of them
Very good.
All of them are going to be great matches. I was looking forward to watching that one for sure. The only problem he could potentially is if he just overhits it for some reason with, little nerves and gets behind a ball for some reason, but he should be all right. Just pocket it, take what you got.
Yep, good stroke.
I'm in the KO 5. 5.0. Off constantly. Come on. Just tell me your name. I don't know why I feel that's Richie for some reason. That just sounds like a Richie name.
He's in the KO.
You got to know these people.
I'm not going to tell. I don't give away trade secrets. I can't do it.
Nice shot.
That is 2 very early games for Dan.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he doesn't mind at all.
That's 9-ball.
You a big fan of 9-ball?
No, for that reason.
That's the biggest thing for me. I don't like the slop factor.
Right. I mean, if we could play 9-ball, like 10-ball rules, cool. But you could still, you can play the 9 early. I don't like the slop part for sure. I agree. What are you going to throw up here? That sounded bad.
I feel fine.
What are you going to put up on the screen?
I don't plan on throwing up. Do you? I mean, it's early yet,
It
but
is early.
you never know. All right, 7 ball down, 8 ball down.
Look at him go.
No shot on the one, really. I
Oh,
mean, he
he's-
could cut it in the bottom right, but
You don't think he'll try cutting it in the side too much?
whew,
I know.
no. Yeah, I don't think so.
I would not back cut it, if that's what you're thinking.
He could actually play it off the 3. The way I'm looking at it, I would say play safe. If
Yeah.
I was playing, I don't think I would. The cut in the bottom right isn't horrible, but you got to make sure you get around the 5 to get a shot on the 2 on the side next.
I think that's speedy. Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't think Richie is able to have 2 YouTube names, so maybe it isn't him.
You can have a whole bunch of them.
2 times 20. Oh, nice shot. Okay.
I'll tell you
angle
what,
is
he
really-
really held that well.
He really did.
He really got in. He dug into that really well to be able not even go back behind the 5 ball. Sorry, that was really well played.
When Tim practices at home, he probably plays more rotation. And
Do you guys have a diamond at home?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When we play, I mean, he definitely plays more than I do. I really should put more time in, but
Yeah, maybe in 9 ball.
what makes you say that? Losing 0 to 6, huh? Okay, that's rude.
It's not like you didn't have any chances.
Anyway,
That second game, the one I remember the most was the second game. You had a shot on the 9 ball, and just you hung it in the pocket.
that was the first game.
Was it really?
The first game,
I mean, not to bring it up again.
no,
you
it's
know.
fine. The first game, Derek ran. Well, I don't know if he ran him. I can't remember, but he missed the 8 ball, and so
Oh,
a
sit
shot,
down.
as long as that doesn't roll, looks like we're fine. He missed the 8 ball, so it was pretty quick, 8, and then I rattled the 9. Left him in the pocket. Second break, I think I dry break or I scratch making the 1 on the break, and he had the 2-9 combo. So real quick, I mean, it's not even 2 minutes in, or not quite, but he was up 2-0. Then he breaks and runs 3-0, and I can't remember what happened on the 4th game after that. I kind of
Yeah, you lost
Try to tune it. I
focus a
did.
little bit.
I like gave up. I'm like, I'm just gonna try on the second one. So
Yeah, and then you had a 4-1 lead, 4-1 lead in 8 ball. He came back. You guys went hill in 8 ball, and then you ended up winning the last game. You ran he missed, didn't he? I think he missed the 8 ball, right?
I can't
And then you
remember.
ran the entire rack on him.
Oh, to get to
Yeah,
10 ball.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was huge.
Is this a motivational speech at the moment, or are you trying to make me cry?
Well,
I don't
no,
know.
I just,
No,
I
just
mean,
kidding.
like I said, there's so many people, honestly, that would have completely given up after 9 ball. Being down that much, and you really hung in there, put up a hell of a fight.
I tried. It was fun. I'll just do it again.
Tommy Jeffers, good afternoon.
Well, Dan has a good opportunity here to tie the matchup. Nothing really too much of an issue. Maybe getting down for that 2. Depends how he hits this.
Mike Schultz, by the way, I think I completely forgot to tell you. Oh boy, that one's gonna. Oh, he's
And
corner hooked.
And he's
He
outer pointed.
is-
I
he
almost
is.
said it.
You
I
almo-
almost said it.
I was on the verge myself. Oopsie.
I think one of the first times that I commentated with you, this is back when you did it with,
Matt Apple.
and I said it without even thinking like it was a big deal. You gave me the death stare. I was like, wait, we can swear on the stream, but we can't say that word?
Oh, I know. It was ridiculous.
Anyway, it's okay. We made up. We're fine.
Well, that's your opinion. He's got a masse around the outer point there. Otherwise, he's not getting a hit. Oh, Mike Schultz. Mike Schultz plays on Wednesday. Well, that's tomorrow, right? Yeah, today is Tuesday all day.
Yeah, last I checked. Yep.
Yep. And he plays against Matt Strong tomorrow night. And you're already down 4 games in the first set, Mike, just so you know. I know you didn't start yet, but that's your problem. That's it. That's her name. Who Margaret beat. Rubelin Amit.
Hey, I didn't get a chance to watch that.
Great match. What's going on, Patrick Carlson? How much snow did you get in Michigan there, my friend? Are the jerseys in? That's funny. It's actually not funny, but sadly the new war that we've got going on has also affected the shipping lanes, in which some of the jerseys come from the UK from on board.
Okay.
So, yeah, still waiting. Been like 5 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that. HBB, what is happening in Alabama today?
My shot. Are you going to go out to Vegas at all in May for, well, that would be ACS, so probably not. Do you guys even sanction an ACS?
We do, but I am not.
No.
I have 7 more qualifiers for the breaking point.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of those are, some of them are during ACS nationals.
You got a lot going on, no doubt, with all the KO matches and breaking point. Nice out. All tied up, 4-2.
Yes, indeed. Peyton Foltz, what's happening? Meadle Man. Who's a Meadle Man?
That, I believe, is Speedy. Tim Clark.
Oh, gotcha. He said Hammer isn't smart enough to have 2 YouTube usernames.
I love it.
It's good
Dan's
that-
already asking questions like, what should I have done there? That's awesome. In a good way.
I think it's great. And Dan had mentioned prior to the start of the match, too, he's like, he's said it in the chat several times, I'm just here to learn.
Yeah.
So that's awesome to see him asking. And you guys can't see it at home, but he just came up to the table and was asking either Tim's advice or what he would have done on such and such a shot.
Mm-hmm.
And Tim happily answered. I think that's just good for the game of pool. Help out your Lower Fargo friends. You never know. You might need them the next snowstorm. You're stuck in a ditch. You hear what happened to Corey Peterson?
Well, I saw a post from Jen, his wife, but we didn't talk to him. We had a couple of text threads going on, too, with Corey, and we didn't really get the full details on it. So did you have to help him out or what?
No. But as you know, in our Ronald McDonald House charity chat,
It's ruthless.
There's how do I put this modestly or moderately, I guess? We don't give a crap. We will bash you in any way that we can, in a friendly way. But
Right.
anyway, everybody know. Well, Corey's nickname is the Postman. He works for the post office, and I think he had to be there at 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
On is it Saturday or Sunday? They don't get a day off, right? Anywho, on the way, he gets stuck in a snowdrift, and he is there for hours and hours. He can't get out. Nobody's coming to get him. Nobody can. He had cell service. He told Jen about it, and he told other people about it. The issue was getting somebody to pull him out, right?
Yeah, because they weren't even coming out.
You're right.
Yeah,
Nobody was leaving the house.
Nope.
And like 3 hours in, I'm not sure if Corey is a coffee drinker or not, but Mother Nature kicked in.
Yeah, you got to go, man.
You're out in a blizzard.
Yeah.
And you have no toilet paper or,
Sure.
what do you do? And I simply told Corey, grab some of the letters that you from the post office. People don't want that shit anyway, right?
I was going to say ship your pants.
Right, ship your pants.
Remember?
Whatever you got to do.
Kmart commercial? Ship your pants?
I think it was freaking hilarious. That was one of my all-time. You ship your pants?
I ship my pants all the time.
I ship my drawers.
That was just...
Oh, it was one of the best commercials ever.
It was. That was before the internet was great.
That's not one of the best safeties by Tim there.
No.
But anyway, I think Corey, he'll probably kill me if he's out there listening right now. He may or may not be. I'm assuming he probably didn't want me to tell anybody about it, but that's why I'm doing it.
Well, if you or Tuggy know the story, I'm pretty sure others are going to hear about it too. So.
Yeah. There's. You just can't leave that one alone.
No.
I mean, sorry. That's what friends do.
Absolutely. It's okay, Corey. Well, it happens to the best of us. Now we got to come up with a different nickname for him, though.
Oh boy,
there's got to be something out there.
I'll tell you what. Let's go to the chat for that, shall we? We've got 87 people. I think that we could. You guys would come up with something really good for a new nickname. You know what? It was the Postman for the longest time. Let's put a new ring to it, shall we?
Yeah. I mean, I know it's only 7 o'clock here, but this place is not very busy for, nice.
Attempt.
Good save, I think.
I think he can see it.
Yeah. Yeah, for St. Patty's Day, which, because I feel like the past 3 days have been putting us in a hole, but I forgot it was St. Patty's Day. So hence me not wearing green today, and I already got yelled at when I walked in the door by Dale. Thank you.
I mean, how do you not remember something like that? It is. You're not Irish at all?
I'm not Irish, no.
Okay.
I'm Polish, and I don't care. Is that okay? Is that an okay reason?
That works for me.
I don't know. I don't own many green clothing items, to be fair. So, but I definitely could have come up with something. Anyway, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Yeah, for all of you leprechauns out there.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see it, but I'm actually wearing a green jersey.
Yeah.
You can't see it on there.
Mm-hmm. He's a shitty postman.
I love it.
Salsa man coming in with the dagger.
Way to go, Fred.
Immediate.
Randy Parlick, the old farts, and Lacey. Oh, that's nice. You see that HBB came here to learn bad words?
Yeah.
That tournament hasn't started yet, HBB. That's the next tournament.
Did you get a full roster for that?
In an hour.
Oh my gosh.
I literally...
Do you
like
have
an
the
hour.
list when there's a break or whatever to pull up who signed up for that or not?
I don't have one made out yet. No.
Okay.
I got to do that. I didn't have any time in the last 3 days.
Yeah, for sure.
The poops man. Matt Strong.
Man.
New nickname for Corey, Triple P, for Postmaster Poopy Pants. Wow. Oh, look at this. Oh, that
nice
was a
try.
hell of an attempt.
Very nice
That was
try.
a really good try.
Yeah. Right idea, no doubt.
Postmaster Poopy Pants. I have a feeling I just put myself in a deep hole by telling this story.
You did, and I have nothing to do with it. All right, what do you do with that 3?
I'm going to blame it all on Taylor. That's a very good question because I think let's go to a different view. Oop, not that one.
Different story.
Just
if it
got on
were-
over there and see how that looks. Ooh,
That's no fun. I mean, okay. He's just going to come up back by where he's at right now. Uh-oh. Okay.
Can he make that?
I don't know.
No way.
I don't think so.
This is one of those you got to force in. It doesn't work on this table. I've tried it. I don't think there's any way to make this. Yeah, see what he was trying to do is force it off of that outer point.
Nice try, though.
Just force
Close.
it through the cushion.
Mm-hmm. So what's the
Fred,
what do you say?
Fred, do not. Oh my God,
Well, it's too late now.
Corey's.
I mean, like, what are you gonna hide it?
Yeah, I guess not. It's public. It's public. Damn it! I knew I shouldn't have said anything.
What's the next match coming up then for this particular KO match?
Matt
week?
Strong actually tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
Matt Strong and Mike Schotz.
That's right. Okay.
It'll be a good match.
Very good match. What
Other than
pretty
Mike
even Fargo or is Matt's
Matt is about 660, 657,
Okay.
somewhere around there.
Is Mike even 600
Mike
yet?
is, I think he's just slightly under 600.
Okay. I can remember from the last tournament he played if that was that under 575 or 600, one of those other ones.
Well, the thing though with Mike Schultz is he has.
Nice try.
Ooh, and I think he got. It came out. Never mind. Not safe. The thing with Mike Schultz is he is the only player in Outer Points Productions history to make
Two finals.
four more mortgage payments on his house from all the winnings that he's.
How about that?
Yeah, I mean,
Pretty awesome there. Yeah, because him and Lee Thomas, right? They made the finals, right?
for
And
the
there's
Scotch doubles.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, they won it all, and
That's
then
yeah.
Mike Schultz won. Mike, what did you win? Was that 1.2,
That's what I'm thinking of. Okay.
1.3?
But what was that? That was a
That was a
Fargo cap, though.
599 and under, I think.
okay.
Which one was it, Mike? I know you're listening.
What time is their match tomorrow? Same time? Same place?
I think. Well, let's pull it up. I keep saying I'm going to do that, and then I forget.
Squirrel.
Shiny things. That's a good safe. Doesn't really leave Dan with a lot of options. The 5-9 doesn't go because of the 7 ball. You could just roll up on the 5 to play safe. But that's about it.
I do need to work on my safety play in rotation. Obviously, there's not as many pool balls on the table to play hide and seek with, so it's definitely a different way of playing safe.
What I have found extremely useful is something that Tyler and Margaret taught me with basically you're every single shot, no matter what you're doing, is a safety. You're not trying to pocket any balls at all. Throw out a 9-ball rack or a 10-ball rack, bust them up, or just throw them out randomly and play safe on every single shot.
Okay.
And just try to get. And it's not a matter of, some of the best players. If you watched Jeremy Fedkenauer the other night against Lyle,
Yep.
it wasn't just getting behind the ball so much; it's locking up tight where they've got to go 2, if not 3 rails to kick. Especially with tournaments that allow jump cues.
Mm-hmm.
You better get them pretty tight or they're going to jump it in on you.
Speaking of Jeremy, he had a good showing, it looked like, at the Iowa Open.
What did he
Last
end up?
weekend. He was in the top 32, I believe. He made it to, would that be right, Sunday? Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in the chat, but...
I remember him posting something about, he made it out of into the redraw.
Yes. And then I don't know if Sunday was then single elimination. I don't know how that all operated,
I'm not
but
sure either.
we watched the finals with Chris Melling and, oh my gosh. What the heck's his name? He won, and I can't remember his name. Anyway, what?
Hey, Corey.
We love you, and that was not my fault.
We love you, and we're so very proud of you to have survived yesterday. Or was it the day before? I completely forget. And by the way, who messaged you to come into the chat and listen? Because I know better.
Shitty situation. It really was. Oh, man. Ruthless.
Hey, I'm being a friend, Corey. There's a lot of people that were concerned for your safety and your underwear, and we're just here to lend support. Oh, he's gonna make me pay for this.
Yep. You got any skeletons in the closet that he's gonna pull out here pretty soon?
Not that I would have told him.
Oh, he doesn't need to be told right to him.
That's
we'll
true.
find out.
That is
We'll
true.
Find out. Does he deliver your mail?
No.
Okay. You don't have
Thank God.
those blue pills being delivered yet?
I am really surprised I have not gotten any private messages yet. They're coming.
Looks like Dale's been summoned for a watch here. Corey, I promise I had nothing to do with it. I'm just an innocent bystander. Okay. Definitely a tight call here. Depends how he hits this. Looked like a good hit, in my opinion, but go to the replay. Not on the screen, sorry. Dale's going to look on his phone. He records them all. Looks good. Okay.
It was definitely a makeable shot.
It was. It was close, for sure.
Yeah, it definitely a good hit. I think he could have thrown it in.
Yep. Valley all day. Here, you got to...
Not so much.
Not so much is right.
Oh, shit. Oh, this is what I came back for. Uh-oh. Matt Strong. Just rubbing it in, too.
All right. That puts Tim up 5-2.
Corey, I'm so sorry. Taylor bet me $20 that I wouldn't do it.
Did he really?
No, but for God's sake. Don't you ruin it? Yes, he did. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, when you put Taylor and betting and all the things, I'm like, what?
Fred Renner, stop throwing me under the bus. What the hell, man? What's up, Al Holden?
Okay, we've doubled our likes since we last asked. Let's try again. We've got 86 people watching at the moment. Do us a quick favor. Like that stream if you are on YouTube, which you should be. It's free.
It is.
It makes you feel good. It's your good deed for the day. Dale
Unless
will
your name
send
is-
you... No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, where's this going?
A nice note.
I don't think I should say much anymore today. I'm feeling guilty.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, Corey. Look at what Matt Strong said.
What?
Jesus.
Well, this is no fun shot at the first. Is he going to... just clip and come around?
I think I'd just push out and see what Dan would do, to be honest.
Yeah.
I would rather push out than leave something like that. It is cuttable in the side, but you're kind of going to let the cue ball on the loose.
You are, but you might even break out that 8-9 coming back underneath it.
Correct.
So it might not be the worst idea. It's really all he needs right now.
Oh, you guys are terrible in the chat.
Everyone's really interested in that story.
Hey, Corey, you got to know I do whatever it takes for likes and shares. Anything and everything. You know, and it's just like Lacey said when she brought it up. You know, when she first brought it up in the beginning, you know, you got to go.
Yeah.
You know,
okay.
it's everybody poops.
There's a book out there.
That
Everybody poops.
That's right. We all do. If not, A, lay off the cheese, and B, probably go see a doctor. Potential 2-8 combo. Could play the 2-9 combo if you really want to get frisky.
I mean, I don't think he's that adventurous on this game here.
Yeah, I don't think I would. I would venture to... I would try the 2-8 combo.
Is he trying the 4 or is he trying the 8?
Could try the 2-4 combo.
No. Okay.
I like this just because of the size of the pocket, because of the where the 4 was sitting. That was a good shot. Dear Lord.
Nice draw to get out of that.
I am in such deep shit right now, literally. Oh, don't hit the outer point. Oh,
Get the roll. Get the
perfect.
Came out smelling like a rose. Okay, are you just drawing out a little bit to hit all the way down, or are you drawing out a little bit more for the side? I mean,
I think I go to the side.
Okay.
I don't want to go all the way around and play the 6 in the same pocket, because then it makes it pretty.
Oh, I meant the other way. Sorry. Just
Yeah.
draw it out a
No,
little
you're
bit.
right.
Yeah, and then you just
I think
roll
I just
straight forward.
Yeah, just roll forward on the 5. Make sure you get a good angle on.
And you didn't.
No, went too far.
It's kind of sitting out there. If it were a little bit closer, in the middle of the table, it would have been different. But well, now he's got to get a little creative here.
Yeah, he's got to put a little schmutz on this one. A lot of high right.
Mm-hmm. I mean, how'd he hit it? Well, now he's got to actually come out with
Got a shot.
probably a bank, unless he's going to try it for the side here. That's a tough cut if he does.
Scoozapalooza. You know who that is, right?
No.
Scott
Kugel?
Benbenek.
Oh, Benbenek.
Benbenek.
Yep. He was in
What's up, Scott?
in our KO match.
Yes.
Yeah. He went to the
Played again Mike
yeah.
Misevich at Racks and Rails.
That's right. I was watching that stream. Someone was streaming. I think it was Racks and Rails was actually
Yeah, they were.
streaming that. They had
Yeah,
a
on Facebook.
shootout also. That one came down to the wire.
It did. And they are actually sudden death.
Uh-oh. Kind of left that one hanging in there for him. But I don't think he can see it fully.
No, he's got to jump and somehow get that cue ball back down to the other end of the table. And that from 6 feet away is no gift. Or no gimme. Matt, shut the hell up. You know, it's like I dug myself a hole and Matt's in there throwing dirt on top of me, you know?
It's kind of free game at this point. Oh,
jeez.
that's an unlucky roll. He got at least got a good hit.
Andy Coons. Good afternoon. I heard you want a pool table.
I'm sorry? Where?
He got the winning ticket at Whammo for the Valley House table.
Serious?
Yeah,
Well, that's awesome.
no doubt. Congratulations.
Is it you got to take at the table, or did they have a cash option, or what?
Tell us the answer to that, Andy.
Nice out, Tim.
Way to go. He's been working on those 2 ball outs.
I know,
right?
he's really
Ball in hand.
He's killing it. Puts them on the hill. I've never been to Whammo, but what I've seen from pictures and just hear stories, obviously, it's a good time. I think everybody knows that. But, boy, they had quite the venue for it. I can't remember how many tables they had. Whoever was there, feel free to share. But
Yeah, I think it was like 130 Valley tables.
that's pretty awesome. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously, that's just like WSPA minus, obviously, we do diamonds. But still, that's incredible.
And I heard it was very close to a record year for
Turnout.
the amount of players. Pretty awesome.
I don't remember what the picture was, but did they have lights hanging, or was it just...
Just the arena.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that would
just
be my only concern. How was the lighting for people that did shoot there?
From what I seen in the picture anyway. I
Sure.
think that's why it was.
Oh,
Andy, fill us
165.
in. That many?
165. Okay.
Holy
Well,
smokes. Scott said, yeah, he couldn't make 14 in a row like you in the shootout. That's why he lost.
thank you, Scott. It was 12.
Oh, miscue. No cash option.
No cash. Okay. So what are you going to do? I'm assuming
Wait
you
a
already
second.
have a table.
Did you see that? It's
What?
the second time he has won a pool table at Whammo.
Jeez.
Kind of greedy, don't you think, Andy?
Is it rigged or something?
It's got to be. How the hell? Did you keep both of them?
Nice bank.
Oh, he did not want to rub that 2-ball.
He did not, but
Bad.
he chuckled. Okay. He's going to play a little hide and seek here somewhere. Probably just nick it and bring the cue ball back by the 9 maybe? Between the 9 and 4? Or is he going to try to bank this?
I'm going to try to get down by the 9-4. Yeah.
Like I said, thank you. Do you want to fight?
Yes.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, hang on. What do you need? Pause. Where am I going here? Right here? This?
Yep.
I think Tim may have nicked the 3-ball. Did Tim hit the 3-ball with his cue? Is that what happened, or what happened?
The 3 and the 5. If you go backward on that just a little bit.
Okay. Oh, that's too far. Sorry.
That's all right. Go all the way to the end. Yeah, he moved those a lot. But it is up to the player sitting in the chair whether they would like to have those balls move back or not. And
Nice try.
Dan said just leave them as they are. I think I would have put them back.
I think they were a little more tighter than that, right? I mean, there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that, but obviously now it's probably going to benefit Tim here. Yeah, and obviously since it didn't come in path of the cue ball or the object ball that he was hitting after, that's right. I mean, that's why it's okay to
Correct.
leave as is or move them back versus a foul.
Tim getting right on top of that 4-ball.
He's having a little sloppy game here. We all do.
Tim Armbruster, what's happening in Milwaukee? How many inches of snow did you get down there?
Hey, those onion rings or those onion fries or whatever they're called, they were fantastic.
Oh, the onion petals. Oh, that's why I
Those are
said.
good.
Yeah, really well worth it.
Oop.
I'll tell you what, Matt Strong, you're not going to fare well on tomorrow's stream, whether you win or not. You may think you're going to win, but Mike Schotz is already going to get the W.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just. I mean, not just throwing me under the bus, but backing up and running over me again
Sure.
and again and again.
Are you bringing safety protection for Matt?
I do have the goggles.
Okay. That was a nice shot by Dan. Turned out good. And that's said with love, Matt. I'm glad everything's okay. Now we can giggle at it.
Oh, no. Where did I put them? I think I might have kept, or I gave them to Matt.
I think you posted a picture of him wearing them, didn't you?
Yeah. Matt, did you keep your goggles? Ooh, that was a nice little rub off the 8-ball. Otherwise, he would have been
smart.
right behind it.
That was smart. I didn't know. It looked like he was kind of winding up to go around a couple rails there, but
Jesus. Oh, my God. Hit the refresh up there. Close that out.
like all the way.
Yeah, just close the whole thing.
Okay.
And then reopen it. Nope.
Oh, sorry.
Can't close that.
Good Lord.
The red one.
Oh, bummer.
And then, yep. So now. Ronald. What's up, Roger? Corey. Okay, don't lie to Matt. You know that you've said you've never liked Matt.
Incoming with the 9.
Well, this is Matt Strong.
Oh.
Strong Knife Company.
Mm-hmm. No, I was calling the 7-9 here.
Oh, Ronald Jones says, yeah, Tim moved 2 balls. Corey moved his bowls.
Wow. Ron Jones coming in hot. I like it.
Oh, man. Actually, so
I don't know if Corey's still watching at this point.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he was just in the chat a second ago. Somebody actually made a good point and that is a rule. You are not allowed to move more than 1 ball. So given that Tim did move the 3 and the 5, that is a foul. But Dan did leave it the way it was and shoot it as is too.
Sure. So let me ask. I mean, is it because they both stopped and started talking about it, like Tim pointed and all of that, where
Yeah.
you went out there? Otherwise, you would have normally stayed here.
Correct.
If they just kept shooting. Okay.
We're just going to leave it alone because Dan's going to win this game anyway, and that would have been the right outcome. Well, had he gotten ball in hand, maybe he would have run the table the way that it stood.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to leave it as is. That is a W.
3-6. I can't keep up with all the different rules there. So he hit 1 ball into another, or was it because both?
You're not allowed to move more than but accident, of course.
Yeah, right.
But with the cue,
Mm-hmm.
even though it is cue ball fouls only, but if you move a ball with your cue stick, if it's, of course, it's accidental, you can only move 1 without it being a foul.
Okay.
So then your opponent has the ability to either replace that ball where it was or leave it as is. But given the fact that you moved 2 balls, then it automatically becomes a foul.
And you didn't know that?
I didn't think of it at the
Okay.
at the time.
I need you to do better.
But thanks for pointing that out.
I need you to do better.
I hear it
What?
every day.
Dan, put the W on the board.
Oh, thank goodness for that 8-ball. Because that thing was, the cue ball
Flying
was
in.
flying hard for the corner. That is true. Yeah. Matt Strong. Vincent Sue said, you guys must have a very tight bond pool community here. We do.
There's a joke here. I'm not even going to go there, though.
No, I think you really should.
No.
Because,
Can I say it offline?
well, no, I'm. You telling the joke would kind of get me off the hook, a little bit. So I really think you should join in the parade and just go for it. If you tell me offline, I'm going to say it online anyway.
Anyway. So I don't want to say that.
Corey, you still there? Lacey had a really good one.
No, I did not. I said nothing. I absolutely said nothing.
Taylor just texted me a really funny one, too.
I was playing Tuggy.
He dishes it out plenty. I'm going to start drinking.
Okay. Wait, who broke up? I gotta follow. I can't follow everybody.
Thought you two broke up.
Is he talking about us?
Me and Taylor? Or Lacey and Taylor?
I am. Oh, I want to hear what Lacey has to say. Ooh. It's not funny anymore.
Oh, it sure is. Oh, yes, it is. Did you really think I was going to keep that a secret? I'm trying to get myself off the hook here.
Yeah. Anyway, someone said something about it being tight. I don't remember what we were watching a shot. That was a tight.
No. So Vincent Sue, says you guys must have a tight community.
Oh, there it is. Yes, that tight community. And then immediately my brain says, yes, we are very tight, unlike Corey's butt cheeks.
Oh, dear Lord. Oh. I think I got to poop. I got to go.
Oh, my God.
I'll be back in about 20 minutes.
Okay, I'm sweating now.
I guarantee
Okay. I'm sorry, Corey. That's it. Okay.
It's a lot warmer in these bathrooms here at the Varsity Club than it was for Corey.
Okay, I love you, and that's enough. Back to pool. 4-ball on the side, coming back down.
Oh, Lord.
Coming back down for the 5. And he might.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, I thought he was going to bump the 5
what?
for the
Get out of town.
for the 5-9.
Tim
combo.
just went like this.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he's like, that's 9-ball. Oh, man. Okay. Please laugh at my jokes, people. Thank you. Otherwise, my feelings will get hurt. I think my mom and dad are listening, so sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad.
No, you're not.
Well, they're used to it.
I was going to say that they've known you for a long time. Probably your whole life, right?
There is a pool match going on, and Dan's going to bump this 6 out, I think, unless he's going to try to roll forward and go for this 6-9 combo.
Right. Segue into a pool match.
Yeah.
Nice. Well played.
Thank you. Oh. Okay. Well, he bumped it, but
yeah, did not come out on the
little
good end of
far.
this one.
oh, whenever Corey's on stream, please let me know, and I will commentate.
April 12th.
And what's that for? What's that one for?
The Masters. Corey
That's-
Peterson is in it.
That far out?
Corey, it is the 12th, right? Pretty sure. Let's find out for sure.
Let's do it. That's what my mom just texted me.
Oh my God.
Good one, Mom. Can I share that on the screen?
Oh, please. Absolutely. If you don't, I'd be really disappointed.
Oh, you might get lucky here with a 7 drop. Nope. All right. Tim's gonna.
I don't think you can copy and paste that into the chat, though.
No, but I can. I mean,
Let's try that. Let's.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it won't work.
No. Okay. I'll try to put in the chat.
We're sorry, Corey. Not really.
All right.
I think this might be all she wrote for 9-ball. Yep, Corey Peterson, 12th.
Against who?
Adam Granatella.
Oh, okay.
You in the booth for that one?
I'd have to look at the date. That is a weekend, isn't it? That's a Saturday, Sunday.
Sunday.
It's maybe possible.
I think Taylor's going to want to commentate for that one.
Probably. I'll let it happen. All right. First set goes to Tim, 7-3. Looks like they might. I'm not sure if they're going to take a break or not.
Yeah, it's looking like Dan is going to go for a walk a little bit. He's describing exactly what he was trying to do with that 6-ball, I think. Just a suggestion, Corey, too, if you don't mind, because our league is kind of wrapped up, right? We've got our league party and everything before then, but
I can't copy and paste it.
I can't say it.
Why?
We're just going to let it go. All right, here's what's coming up somewhere in the near future. This is not a joke, actually. This is not a joke, even though it is on April Fool's Day. The KO 1.5 finals, which is going to be a round robin. It's going to be a good time. Damian Bettinger, Julie Fleming, and Randy Theory are all playing for a $2,000 first place prize. And I think it's $550 for the side pot as well. So a big chunk of cash. Oh, I know what I was going to put up there for you. There it is. So Dan Mosier and Lee Thomas need to reschedule their match, as well as Duncan Kaufman and Ray Skinador, and then Scott Kugel and Sean Johnson. So we missed 3 matches because of the blizzard. So those are in the works. And no, that will not affect the entry for the jersey, if anybody was going to ask that question. Well, if I can find it. If you are interested in playing one of the, we got 7 more qualifiers coming up for the Breaking Point. And they're all different locations. They're all coming up in about 5 weeks. Well, the first one is in 5 weeks. I promise I'll find it somewhere. There it is. Saturday, April 25th is the next one. So we are looking at, today's the 17th, so 5 weeks away. Legacies, that one might be up for, there's been a little change of hands.
Okay.
Yeah, down at Legacies from what I gathered.
That's all right.
But for sure, actually half of the field is full already for Saturday, May 2nd. at Break and Run. That's Bob Woodward down in Racine. Then we're going to be back here at the Varsity Club on May 9th. Well, you can see the dates right there. Charlie's has 5 people signed up. That's a month and a half, almost 2 months away. Actually, it is exactly 2 months away. Saturday, May 16th at Charlie's in Fond du Lac, and we've got, I think there's 5 signed up for that one already. So you don't want to miss these qualifiers because once the last one is done, that's it. And then the videotaping begins.
And that will all be then here.
Can't wait. Yes.
That'll be exciting.
Cannot wait.
Your video on that is very intense and very drama. Did you practice that?
There's going to be a lot of drama in the breaking point.
I know.
I did practice it. I think that was like 30 takes before
Was
I
it?
actually. Yeah. I screwed up in so where you see the.
That's funny. Sorry. Go on.
I would. I'm trying to hold back on it because I don't know if I should say what I'm going to say, or what's in my brain. But Captain Poopy Pants will be here. Like I said, April 12th, and you could just take a look at his face. You can tell what's going on there. Adam just obviously looking very concerned for his own life and safety. Understandably. I mean, or he's like, oh my God, what is that smell? Love you, Corey.
I love you more.
Does it not look like on Corey's face like I'm going to kill him?
But I've never seen that look before.
I
That's
am-
pretty intense.
I'm going to kill him.
Nice shirt, though, Corey. Way to rep.
All right, we're going to play some 8-ball. A race to 5 because Mr. Schotz won 9-ball. Shout out to Taylor Collar. As much as I hate doing this, it hurts my tongue even just letting it roll off. But Taylor had a good idea with the scoreboard on the bottom. See where they're all going from left to right
I love it.
instead of outside to in like they were before.
And they're color-coded, so that takes things out of it, unless, of course, you are unfortunately colorblind.
Right,
But,
right.
I mean, you even could go a step further and
Do tell.
and put a little 9-ball, 8-ball, 10-ball underneath there.
Yeah, I've done that already, though.
Okay.
Yeah. I've
I like the colors. It's fine. It's all good. I love it.
It's the shout out to Taylor, it just hurts, you know.
Well, at least, I mean, there's a lot of changes everyone can make, and taking those in, and you did. I know you were putting up the side scoreboard on the left-hand side. That was kind of similar to this. Weren't you doing that with like the different sets, or was that a different KO match?
Yeah, and then I got rid of it because it
Then you
kind of
did it
keeps.
this.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This is my all-purpose.
I like that better anyway.
That's actually one of the enhancements. Let me get a different view. Oh, here we go. Check this out. It's one of the things that I was working on over the last couple of days. So, if you watch the very bottom of the scoreboard,
Oh, neat.
yay.
I love it.
So, now you won't miss anything if we actually go to a shootout.
Yeah.
You can actually see what's happening.
Very cool. Nice job.
Oh, thank you. I love playing with this stuff.
All right. You rolling up on the 15 drawback for the 9?
Yeah, you have to leave the 9 for last. Yep, this is a good shot. Bring that cue ball back to right where it is now.
You're tempted to take it, because you're right there, but
It is, but that's too dangerous because
I
then
know.
you bring the side pocket into play.
Well, and you can't get really back for the
Mhm.
15 with all that traffic, so it's a tight window, but just perfect.
Nice. Yeah, that's ideal. You couldn't have hit it any better.
Yeah. Run a little bit into that 3 and take the cut. Just don't go too far.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Todd. I know. It's all in good fun.
Just
Oh,
like
and he
that.
hooked himself on the 7 ball.
I know. You hit that too hard.
I don't think he drew back enough. He used the 3 as a bit of a stopper.
Right.
I think it was, yeah, he used the 3.
He just more ran into it versus, like you said,
Right.
draw. Sure. Yeah.
That's painful.
I think I just gave him the curse because that's what
Yeah.
I just
Way to
said.
go.
Sorry. Never fear. He won't watch this anyway, so it's fine.
He doesn't watch his own streams?
No.
No?
I mean, he has in the past, but he hasn't recently. I don't know. He already knows what he needs to do. And he goes, I don't need to hear your jokes. He's talking about you. No, I'm just kidding. He's talking about me.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
I'm already way funny at home, so.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you do say so yourself, huh?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Well, what do you do here? You try to.
I would
massay
have
to get a
tried
hit?
not hooking myself in the 8. That
Okay.
would, but
That's helpful.
you know, given the after fact here, I think you just got to get behind that 5 ball and get a good hit.
He's going 2 rails here.
Yeah, I don't like this just because I don't want to give up ball in hand.
Well, he didn't.
Ooh.
And as long as it doesn't go in,
We got a rail.
got a rail.
Wow.
That's right.
Good hit.
All right. Well, I mean, all of the balls go, so he doesn't really have a whole lot of trouble with the exception of the 4 clogged balls. I mean, they all go somewhere, but he's got work.
I think we should call Corey. Should we call him live?
Can people hear him then?
Sure.
Yeah, let's
Absolutely.
Do it. Let's do it.
I think we should call.
Like from our phones, or can you like?
Oh yeah, I'm
remote
gonna
in?
call him right here on my phone.
Excellent. I don't think he's going to answer.
I don't think he is either, but I think it's just gonna be fun trying.
Okay.
I mean, that's what we do here on Outer Points. Is we like to have fun.
Own up to our mistakes.
I don't even know why I even answered.
Hey, everybody, say hello to Corey Peterson, everybody. Put your hands together. Thank you. Hang on. Everybody wants to hang on. Everybody's cheering for you. How's it going, Corey?
A lot better than yesterday.
Yeah? Are you fully recovered? No frostbite anywhere or anything, right?
No frostbite. Got both my vehicles that I got stuck. Got them home.
How long were you out there?
6 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Are you serious? You were in your car for 6 hours?
Yep, from 5:30 a.m. until 11:30.
Gosh.
God. You bring snacks or anything?
I did have an orange and a yogurt and a soda with me.
Does the so are you on salary or are you on hourly? Does the post office pay for your time sitting in your car and
I
outside
don't
your
know
car?
what's gonna happen with that. I'll find out tomorrow. I have no idea.
Brutal.
Well, that was brutal.
Yep, it was. In more ways than one.
Well, we wanted to call, and Lacey wanted to apologize for bringing that up, earlier.
I didn't bring
You're
nothing
the only
up.
one that knew about the story.
That is Dale's fault.
Are you you're enjoying the match?
I know now not to ever tell stories like that to those 2 yahoos that I chat with.
See, that's what you get for being teammates with us. I mean,
Yeah.
you should have known better than to tell Taylor that.
Yeah, well, you too, for that matter.
Just we want to let you know, and everybody else that's in the chat listening right now, we love you, and we're just,
Yeah.
we're.
I'm not so sure about Matt. Matt, I don't think he likes me anymore.
I would say not. Given some of the things that he said, just terrible. I mean, I feel so bad for you.
I used to think he was a friend, but I don't know anymore.
I don't think he is.
I don't know who my friends are.
I don't know. I'd really consider taking a serious look at your friendship with Lacey too. For her to bring stuff up like this is just, unbelievable. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get back to. We got a pool match going on here, and.
Yeah, I was wondering if he did tonight or not. Yeah. Good luck, Tim.
All right, we'll talk to you later. Hey, good luck at work tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Love you, buddy.
Oh man. Oh, yeah.
All right, I think you can squeeze this. Speaking of squeezing, I think you put that too past the one, and he's got to get rid of one of these two clogged up balls here.
Clogged up?
Yeah. I don't
Oh,
know,
nice.
man.
Well done.
I'm doing
Too much fiber?
Yeah.
Oh, that was well played.
Yeah. If he can get that 7, or if that's 6, I guess, one of those two. But worst case, he takes the 1, has the 4 to draw back for either of those 2 balls there. So
I think I would actually play the 1 first and try to get straight in on the 4, because then you could play the 7 or the 6 in the other corner.
Right.
I mean, if he can play the 7, then yeah, for sure.
But if you have to be really, delicate with this, it's kind of hard to maneuver the ball, but you still have that 1 hanging.
Yeah, like a dingleberry.
I snorted.
Oh,
God.
Woo!
Okay, can you turn the air on in here? I'm so
Yeah, right up there. 2 to the left. 2 to the left. Yep. Well, yep. Oh, got it.
Okay, thank you.
Push.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, everybody. What's happening, Dave Gillette from Brave Billiards?
Whoa, what was that?
Somebody slammed something on the table over there, or
Yeah.
gunshots?
Oh, let's not joke about that.
No, that would not be cool. This is bulletproof.
Okay,
We're
super.
good. I have a lot of haters. One more after tonight.
Ooh. Okay, now.
Yeah, you can get from the 6 to the 1, but you can't get from the 1 to the 6. Yeah, well,
You
I
could
think I
stun
would
draw that one.
I would rather play the 6 here
I know, but
because you have to jack up on this. The cue ball is going to be less controllable than if you play the 6 ball.
I kind of disagree. And the only reason why I say that is I feel there's more room for error on the 6. You gotta make a good shot here. You're somewhat on the rail, right?
True. True.
One ball, you're pretty much in the pocket. If he knows how to, I know you can't really draw, so maybe I'll back up a little bit because you can't draw too much. He could just make it pop off that rail there by the 8 ball. It's a little bit of a better shot on the 6, but you got to make a good shot on the 6 first and foremost. So if that's what he's going to go for, then he should be.
Yeah, I think this is just a comfort thing. If you're comfortable with jacking up on it and drawing back on the 1, yeah, by all means.
Yeah, if he could just dig a little deeper, he won't be able to stun that over. He's going to come off pretty hard unless he just feathers it.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
Not sure where the intent was there.
Dave Gillette, do you realize what you just said?
Has he been quietly listening?
Dave, how long have you been in the chat? Let me ask you that question before I answer that. Because the shit talker that started like a half hour, 45 minutes ago,
Just
right?
about, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I should probably stop, but I don't want to.
Yes.
Does that answer your question, Dave?
Oh. Hi.
Dave's asking who's in the booth. That's Mrs. Schotz.
Not yet, but darn near.
When is the wedding?
It's not planned yet. We're engaged, and that's as far as we got.
Mrs. Cheddar and I have been engaged for 11 years. So
Yeah. So it's pretty serious. Got it.
I'm still giving her an opportunity to get out,
Snake Eyes, putting the Z's on. You got to keep in mind, this guy's never been on stream. Dan's never been on stream to our knowledge. This is new for him. So you got to give him some grace and just sit back and watch and relax.
Yeah. And shout out to Dan Blohm for doing this. We've talked about it prior that Dan is a 437 Fargo. And one of the things that he pointed out in the chat is he just wants to play against better players. I give him a ton of credit for playing in the Masters series because this is going to be a learning experience. And I love the fact that he's been asking Tim questions, too, even throughout the match. And Tim doesn't seem to be bothered by it in any way, shape, or form, as long as he wins.
Yeah, right.
I don't like answering questions when I lose.
No, that's a fact. I mean, I'll be honest. I try to zone people out when I play them, and to each their own. I can't. Nice try. It's hard for me to engage in conversation and focus on my game. So
Same.
If I ever play you, I promise you, I am a nice person. I just need to focus. Otherwise, apparently my mind can't handle all of that. All right, where's he banking? Right in the side here?
No, I think he's going to
lower?
play safe. I think he's going to roll that 8 up on the 6 ball.
Uh-oh.
Or just, yeah.
Oh, no, he got it. All right, good choice. Tim does not play very many shots. Did you see that?
Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, that
Thank
was...
Many safes, I should say. He does not play very many safes.
He's
but
aggressive.
He really is. And because he can, I mean, when you've got the knowledge, you've got the confidence, you have it. So
Tim's a shot maker too.
For sure.
I mean, he'll pocket a ball from anywhere on the table if he's got a shot at it.
yeah, but safes, like I said, I mean, he's very good at them when he needs to, but he really only does them when it's a last resort. Nice
Great hit.
Great hit. Oh, and he's gonna
what a
bump it there,
horrible
right?
kick.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. That
Better
would have
than-
been so much more difficult for Tim
For
had
sure.
that cue ball ended up on the bottom side of the table. Now
For
it just
sure.
leaves him straight in. Brutal.
Yeah. I mean, better than ball in hand, I guess, right?
Yeah, not much. Not much better, but
He got
All
a
right.
hit. You got to give him that. So,
game 1 goes to Tim Schotz in this race to 5.
race to 5. So, you bump up the 9-ball and the 10-ball one game for the Masters. Why not the 8-ball?
Because race to 5 and 8 ball is still already pretty long.
It is. It can be, for sure. I just figured with it being a Masters, you would bump them all up one.
a race to 12, and I thought of that too, but I didn't want to make the race to 8 ball the same as the race as 10 ball.
Oh, sure. Okay.
That's the excuse I'm going to go with anyway.
Sure. Yeah. And you don't want to sit in here for 7 hours?
Well, a race to 13, even though it's only one more game of 8 ball, there are some games of 8 ball, especially in the Masters Series. Well, typically they're going to run out, but you don't want one of those safety battles that takes 45 minutes.
Yeah. We've all had them.
And you kind of hit the nail on the head. Even being a race to 12, some of these matches will go a long ways because if it does go to a third set and maybe even a shootout, you're looking at 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, my match in Derek
was,
that went long at the end there.
Yeah, it was like 5 or 6 hours.
No, it wasn't that long. We started at probably about 3. That was, I think, a loose rack there. But
you started early.
We did start a little early. Initially, we were going to start at 4:30, but I got here a little after 3-ish. So I, warmed up a little bit. I think we started by the time, I don't know, it was probably about 3:45. It was about 4, I would say, because we got done around 7:30-ish.
I thought it was like 8 or 8:30. Maybe I could be wrong. Because we put in that other match.
It's probably closer to 8. You're right.
Yes, because I streamed the other match and then caught the end of yours yet for the shootout.
Mm-hmm. Well, the shootout alone took a half hour.
Yeah. 25 shots.
Nice shot.
There's got to be a million pool jokes with Tim's last name. I mean, have you not heard them all already?
Ooh, does he have it? I think so, yeah.
He's got the 14, but what is he going to do with the 12? That's going to be the issue.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to get that 10 out, so he'll have to draw out of that, I think.
Good attempt.
Yeah. I almost for a second thought he was going to do somewhat similar, but miss his ball and bring his cue ball back there, try to play a little hide and seek and just kind of let Dan kind of pluck a couple balls off here. But it's a tough table no matter what.
That's a good shot. I like it.
I don't know if he might be able to still get that too. I don't know.
He can, but I like, because of what you just said too, let Dan come to the table and maybe being the lesser experienced player, be aggressive and try to get a couple of balls off because he's going to have a hard time getting the 4 and the 7.
Yeah.
And Tim got his ball out of there, which was goal number 1. So now he's got to work on the 10 and the 8.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if I were Dan, I would be playing the 5. I mean, he could potentially definitely get some balls here, but he could just play the 5, hit a rail, and hide right behind the
7 and 8. I was thinking the exact same thing. Actually, he ended up doing...
He did all right.
It was close, but I think he gave Tim the 9 ball.
Yeah.
But I couldn't agree more. Stick Tim right in the backside of the 7 and the 8.
Right. I mean, he definitely had a few balls to get out of there, no doubt, but obviously the 4, 7, 8, that area is still going to be a problem unless he can figure that out. But we'll see what Tim comes up with.
Well, he called the bank shot on the 9 ball in the lower right.
Mm-hmm. I'm just assuming he didn't want to draw into the side pocket on that shot. Is that why?
I don't know if he could see the 9 full enough to make it.
Oh, really? Okay. It is deceiving for sure on even on at home when we're watching, but
Yeah, just this view.
yeah.
You know, that fisheye, you can see the table, how it's crooked at the top and the bottom. Very slight, you know, but I kind of want to get a new camera overhead, but
Why?
I don't feel like doing the work.
For what though? What's wrong with what you got?
So I can zoom in on everything. The only thing that I can do, so this will give you an idea. This is all I can do with the overhead. Can't move from side to side.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I was going to get another PTZ camera.
Well, frankly, I think what you have for this operation is pretty awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Easy.
Oh!
Ooh. You know, he had the right idea. He wanted to draw back just a little so he could have a little breakout for that cluster.
Now, I would play your shot, like you said before.
Sure.
Hit the 5 ball and leave that cue ball right behind the 7 and make Tim. He did call safe. I think he's actually playing that.
Mm-hmm.
He's listening to you on delay.
He might. And honestly, I mean, less Fargo or not, you do have to. I hate to say
Oh.
it. You have to.
No, he's not
maybe
doing
not.
that.
Never mind.
Look out.
You kind of have to frustrate your opponent by playing those safes a little bit. You know, yeah, you didn't want to do that, but honestly, it didn't.
I think he got
Didn't-
away with it. That's not the worst outcome.
No, it's not
And he accomplished getting his 7 ball out of there.
for sure. Still got a little bit of an issue with those 3, but yeah. Regardless, I think he was still playing it safe. So. You got to slow down the other player, for lack of a better word. We're going flying.
Tim Schotz Airlines,
Mm-hmm.
all aboard?
All aboard. It's tougher off the rail there, but it helps to bridge better. Yeah,
Oh, and
my
it makes the...
good
oh my God.
Lord.
What are the odds of that?
What happened there?
What in the...
Yeah.
He miscues. Watch this. This is insane. It's like he miscues or he hits... I think he may have hit the rail
I
a
think
little
he did
bit.
too, but I think I
And
mean that's
oh my gosh. What a horrible way to lose a game.
yeah.
Brutal. Oh, it was a fast game.
That was a fast game. Like I said, that's good for bridging, but that's
You
a tough
called it.
jump.
You called it. And that I would have never expected that to happen.
No, not that.
Tim probably didn't either, but wow.
Okay. We are officially tied up 1-1.
I think my
Race
outer
to
points are getting a little firm.
Okay. Low fan or what? Or just off?
Yeah, all the way to
This one?
either one. You comfortable?
I'm
You good?
No, but if you're cold.
No, I'm good. Yeah, that's better.
Okay. I can turn it off. Otherwise, I'll have to peel.
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 A lot of hot air in here.
Wow. Good? You good?
Not really.
Hemina.
Literally, Mark Bell, all tied up.
Did anyone answer us in the chat? Does anyone know where Dan is from? I don't think I saw an answer. We got to have some Dan fans in here.
Some damn fans.
Dan fans.
Sometimes it shows on Fargo, but sometimes not. No, it just says Wisconsin.
Okay.
Oop, he has moved up, though. He is now a 449 Fargo
Okay.
with 202 robustness.
All right. Usually a lot of the tournaments require 200,
200.
games, so
Mhm.
he just made that threshold. Mark Bell said his mom.
Wow.
That is clever.
Yeah, way to go, Mark. That's I wish I could give you a half a laugh, but the button sticks. So we're gonna give you a full laugh on that one. So the next funny thing that you say, Mark, you owe us. You already have the other half.
Ooh,
That 15 ended up. Wait, is it
he's playing. Yep, Tim is
Tim
solids.
Tim Solids?
Mhm.
Oh boy, that's yeah.
Well, we got some work, regardless, either side.
Can't shoot the 1, can't shoot the 6. I think the only shot is the 4 ball, right?
That or the 7.
Or yeah, 7 ball. Cranford. Wow. Jeez. Robert Snell. I cannot put that on the stream. So there's I'll show you, Lacey. Yep. That one's not going to make it. That's not going to make the cut, Robert. I have to draw the line somewhere. You could say that during the shit talkers. Corey's not even in that one. That's a shame. The shit talkers.
It was made for him.
That's what the shit talkers tournament.
No, I did that.
Oh. I'll tell you what, if he called that,
That was nice.
that was a hell of a shot. And he
Yeah.
did.
He
He's still
did.
shooting. That was a hell of a kick. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Worth taking your time for, eh?
Foles wants to know, do you have any 499 and under again coming up, or do you got to get through some of these current KO matches before you open up another?
Yeah, so there is these two, the finals of 1.5, which is the 425 and under. The Master Series is going to take up, because all of the matches are streamed,
Yeah.
they're going to take up a lot of the stream time. and 1.6 is now going to be down to the final 16 as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a while, because then after that we have the Shit Talkers tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that is we're going to try to do the 9 foot on, it's the big, I forgot what I called it. 9 foot table, 9 ball, race to 9.
You're going to
So
do
we're
that
go-
over there?
Yeah, no, we're going to wheel the 9 footer
Oh,
into
no kidding.
this
Okay.
area. Yep.
Nice.
And then I am really working on a KO Pro. I want to get all the details done first before I make any kind of official announcement.
Mm-hmm.
Good attempt. I like the way he was thinking. Unfortunately, he messed up his 11-9.
Yep. Yeah, Cranford, where you are playing BCA or BCAPL. Let's talk about the. What does that look like? The Pro one.
So, even if I did it with 8 pros, where I'm trying to fashion it after the Knockout Challenge, where they schedule their own match. Both pros come in. It's a single elimination, just like the KO Challenge. But it's like $1,000 entry, and
I mean, we're talking legit pros here.
I'm talking like
Men, women.
all the top pros.
Nice.
I'd love to get the ladies to play. Yes, so if I could, it'd be awesome if I could get 16, but I'm going to be happy if I can get 8.
Sure.
So
Well,
that's
tough with their schedules the way it is.
it is, and that's the challenge that I've been facing already.
Mm-hmm.
Is working around. They got a lot of events that they cover,
Yeah. Uh-oh.
is right.
I'm not
Yeah, he
totally
he
sure
helped
what
himself.
he was.
He underhit it, or he kind of let off in his or his follow through, and that's why the cue ball shot this way.
Oh, he was playing for the. Bless you. He was playing
Excuse
for
me,
the
thank
2
you.
or
The
what
2.
was- okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously he'd have the 3 all the way down, but. Well, that'll be neat. I know you talked about at one point another Scotch opportunity. I'm sure that's down the road, maybe fall, winter time. But
1,200 and under.
yeah,
And that'll be fall. The big thing for me right now is getting the qualifiers done for the breaking point. Again, some of these other ones done, and then getting the show itself done, because there's
a lot.
so much to do.
If I were Tim, I would just roll up on the 3, right?
Same.
I mean, just enough to hide it. I mean, or come all the way back here. Not the worst, I guess.
Yeah, that's actually not a
Yeah.
bad shot, because I don't think that 14 passes the. Let's take a look.
No, it does not. It might go. That's tough anyway, but Valley, yes. Here, I don't know.
I think you got to swing at it.
Well, for sure. That combo.
I like where Tim left him, putting the cue ball on the rail.
Yeah.
That's going to make, if he does attempt to shoot that 14, it's going to be really tough.
Mm-hmm.
I think it goes. To answer your question, Cranford. So this 9 ball, the previous set or first set is Texas Express rules, and then 8 ball is BCAPL, and then 10 ball is, I guess, just BCA rules.
Mm-hmm.
With, I think in BCA though, you can make the 10 ball early. In this tournament format, you cannot.
Yeah, I mean, but every 10 ball tournament plays different, you know.
They do.
So what is the true 10 ball rule? I'm pretty sure Dr. Dave says you got to pocket it last.
I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up myself.
I know that, again, everyone plays differently, but I believe the true version is.
To me, I've always viewed it as the reason 10 ball was invented is to get away from 9 ball.
Right. Ooh, nice shot.
Yeah, and he does not have the 3 ball, but he does have the 2, and I think it goes past the 8 ball.
I think it does too, but.
He could have cut it
He
in
almost had
the
him
lower right, too.
He could. I do not like those shots, though. I'll tell you that. Those back cut.
The blind pocket?
The
Yeah,
back
me
cut.
either.
Your cue ball is flying. Are Matt and Corey going to make up?
Cranford, as a matter of fact. Very nice.
Okay, well, again, Lacey, shut the
No.
hell up. Nice shot.
No problem for Tim shooting it.
No. He does not like those shots, though. No one does.
Indeed. Not a big fan. Try to avoid those at all costs. Cranford, so we are currently at the varsity club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. That is where this live stream comes from. Our house pro is Tyler and Margaret. House pros would be, yeah.
All right, nice out.
So we are extremely happy and congratulatory to Margaret for her very commanding victory over the weekend.
You want one?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I love it, Matt.
You know, here's the funny thing about all of this is the fact that, I mean, all of us, when Matt hurt his eye, it was Corey and Taylor. I had nothing to do with it, of course. You know, that we're just...
Minus the goggles or what?
You didn't have to bring that up.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That was after the fact. So, you know, when when it actually happened, you know, it was Taylor and Corey were just, you know, ribbing Matt, you know, just giving him the business. And, you know, now this has come full circle. All because of, you know, Taylor bringing it up, you know, tonight.
Taylor's fault.
It is.
Knew it. All right. Obviously, he has choice. He's got the solid down on the break. What's he going for? What are you going after here? Obviously, got a clogged area down there. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is a very fibrous rack. There's a lot of bundles.
That's a stinker of an out, you know? Anyway, what are you going after here?
I don't know. I'm looking at the rack, and it's like sitting in a porta potty when it's 20 below, and you can't feel your legs anymore. You know, it's just kind of the same feeling.
Ooh. Okay, well, now I like solids better. Okay, but never mind. I thought maybe he'd have a chance to draw into that.
Yeah,
area right there, but I don't think so.
I would have definitely taken solids just because of the 6 and 5 where they are.
Mm-hmm.
The 11-10 is impossible to get to. Whereas you could actually play the 6-10-5 combo if necessary, if absolutely had to. Wouldn't be easy,
Yes. Oh.
but
Okay.
yeah,
Well, not
this
anymore.
is
Yeah, I mean, the 2 balls he just took, he had somewhat of an opportunity to break out that 11-10 at some point, you know. But now those 2 options are gone, so. Favor on this table is Tim. I mean, the last thing you want to do is take all your ducks off the pond here and leave yourself with, 1 or 2 balls.
right. Yeah, and for Dan, I mean, it's like hanging your butt out the window in the middle of winter, you know. And nothing really is good going to come of it.
No. Okay.
Well, left it tough for Tim, though.
Mm-hmm. Can't argue on that save. Nice shot. Ooh,
Close.
that was close. Those are tough. Again, it's not that busy in here tonight. I am quite shocked. I mean, unless this is still very early. It is, I guess, only 8:20, but I'll probably be eating my words later.
But you know what? You're right, though, because isn't it spring break for college right now? Right?
I don't know. If it is, then I guess that would
Our
make
daughter's home
sense.
from college,
Okay.
unless she's lying to us. Maybe
that money you've been sending her every
Maybe,
semester. Where's
may-
that going?
I thought it was going towards schooling.
My son's spring break. He's not in college, but his is next week, so that could be right. Yeah, but don't they have off like a month or something like that? Close to college, I mean,
Yeah, I think so.
or maybe not quite that long, but
No, I think it is like 3 weeks to a month.
yeah. Okay, was he
Whatever-
gonna
yeah, I
come
was
up and round?
What I was kind of wondering that myself. What is he gonna
Or
gonna go around the 9?
Yep.
Oh boy, look out for this side. Oh, he's good.
Okay.
This is an ideal angle on the 2 ball
For
to knock
sure.
that 5 out of there. I'm just gonna hit the hell out of it.
Well, that.
Yep,
Look at that.
it's a good shot.
That turned out like a. Can he get past that 10 with the 6, or does that go up?
Nope, he's gonna have to get down to the short side, and that's not gonna be a picnic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and to get from the 5 to the 6, oof, I just don't see it happening. I don't think.
I mean,
Let's see if he can get to. Oh, he might be able to shoot the 6 now.
oof. That.
I think you can see it.
Okay.
Not an easy one. I
No,
mean, you
definitely
really
not,
gotta.
but, I mean, how else are you gonna get on that?
I think this is the only way. This is tough.
What? Ooh, just rolled
Oh
out.
yeah, that was not easy at all.
You gotta check that table.
That was like trying to poop after a block of cheddar. You know, like a whole pound.
squeezing it real hard for sure.
Sure.
For sure.
No, Mark Bell. She does not go to Whitewater.
I don't care for this first shot.
13 ball?
Yeah. I don't know why.
I think I'd get rid of the 9-15 first.
Correct. I just feel like this is too long of a shot for your first one at the
Agreed.
table.
Agreed.
But again, I'm just going to shut the hell up. So
Well, if he would have missed, then you would have been 100% correct.
right. But that's just me. Not saying you always want to take a puppy by any means, but you want to have a confident start. And if you have something like those other 2 balls up there, I feel like that would have been better. But
Yep, I agree.
now he's going to keep going back and forth unless he can slide over for the 9 here.
I think he's just going to go forward and play. Well, actually, he could just draw out of this a little bit
Yeah.
and play the 9 in the same pocket. Yep. Mark, how do you know it's a shark?
Okay, he's a little close to the rail to do a whole heck of a lot, and
I think he's just going to have to drift forward and play the 11.
the 11, and then draw
11, 10,
up
8.
for the 10.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I do not like taking the 10 or 11 first. I don't know if that's what he's looking at, or he's looking at the angle. Yeah, he's looking at where he wants to end up.
Yeah, you got to definitely take that 9 now.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, see what he comes up with here.
If he gets out, then it was the right decision. If he does not get out, then Lacey and I were correct.
Although he might just roll up just a touch for that 11 in the side, maybe, or all the way up. I don't know. It doesn't look like he's
Yeah, I don't think so.
stroking it back by any means.
I think he's going to try to go around.
That's an easy wobble in the pocket.
Yeah, I was going to say, you could leave this one hanging real easy. Or,
Okay.
well, given as straight as this 6 ball is for Tim, I think I would actually play the 3 first. 3, and then give yourself a little bit of an angle on the 6 to get back for the 5.
Yeah.
Play the 3 in the upper right-hand corner as you see it at home right now. You know, the one guy in the chat that doesn't drink is the one that's always calling for a sociable.
Cheers,
Isn't it?
Mark.
Yeah, what the hell?
Woohoo.
All right, Tim's going a different option. Oh,
Well, that was
hit
pretty.
that like a champ.
That was nice.
Man, oh man, oh man.
That was perfect shape. He learned that from me.
Did he?
Yeah.
Nice. Do you like drawing back and playing the 8 in the same pocket, or follow forward and play it in the other's
I
corner?
would follow it to rail. Or, yeah, okay.
Came up a little bit short on that.
Mm-hmm.
Tim and I are used to that, though. How tall is Tim? 5'6"?
Yeah, ish.
Ish.
6'7".
Depending on
6'7".
6'7".
5'6'7".
All tied up at 3-1.
Okay, while they're racking.
Good luck.
Do you need anything?
Don't, you want to call Corey for some advice maybe first before you go?
No.
Good?
Do you need anything?
Good. Thanks. Nice break by Tim. Still got a cluster over on the same end, though. It looks like he can make this 9 all the way down. Nicely done. Great shot by Tim. Good shot. Sweet. Thanks, Fred. I can't wait. Yes, she eats it all the time, Fred. I'm not kidding either. Derek, actually, I am doing the player profile, so I've done you guys know it as the player profile, right? I am doing something different. It's called Behind the Cue Ball, and that is kind of the Q&A with the players. It's like 8 or 9 minutes, and then I play it during the match. We just haven't gotten to that point yet. This is a 32-player field, and this is round 1. Ooh.
Just enough.
But I have been working on... You were not here earlier, Derek. We're going to wait and see what Tim does first.
If that 13 were hanging a little bit more in the pocket, I'd be tempted for that combo. But
he hit this really well. I think he hit it too well.
He's almost pretty straight here.
Yeah.
But
it's going to make it a challenge to get on that 8 ball.
Put a good stroke on it. You coming straight up, or are you going 2-ish rails?
I think I'm actually going to put inside English on it and try to get to the short side. Go right past the 5.
Yeah. Behind the 6 or right before the 6?
No, on the short side of the 8 ball, so at the bottom of the table.
Okay. Ooh. I mean, or you could just hit it like that and cut the you-know-what out of it.
I like it.
You'll be all right.
If you make it, it was the right shot.
Yeah. I like it. Less room for error that way.
Yeah.
Less traffic.
You're not going to get snookered behind the ball. And this is to put Tim on the hill, actually double hill. So if he wins this game, and then that's nicely done.
Well
all right, 4-1. One more game for Tim Schotz, and this match is over. So here's what I was talking about, Derek. Check this out. Kind of what I was working on over the last couple of days. Let me tell you. So it's going to be the match timer itself, and then all of those questions that you're referring to that I normally ask the players are then going to be there for you to watch at the start of the match. And again, this is just an example. So, whoever ends up winning this round, actually the next round in the Masters, we're going to go through all of those questions. Tim's looking at the screen out there like,
what's happening here?
Yeah, why is that up there? It's so annoying. She's like, can't you make that go away?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oshkosh, their spring break is next week. Midterms are going on right now.
Now we know why this place is not as busy.
Yeah. I just
They're studying.
ran into the bartender. I said, you still working? And she said, no, I got to work till 1, but I have my midterm at 8 a.m. I'm like, oh, gross.
You. Yeah, gross is right.
So how many did you get for that jersey contest?
11.
Nice. And it was anybody could do it? Like,
Anybody could do it.
even if you were in that KO match or in that KO tournament
Yes.
or not? Okay.
Yep.
Did
Yep.
you have people from them?
Anybody could do it, and everybody that entered gets a 1-year membership into Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame.
Cool. I like it.
And hopefully then they will renew after their free year.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I was Tim right now, I would shoot this 13 ball.
Bust
and
out that
if
11?
if you can get enough on, I don't know if he can get enough on it though. But even if he can't, I like this better.
Then he can take it.
Yes, because then he's got a better. Oh boy,
Not anymore.
never mind. He's gonna play. He's gonna play the 12 and then the 13 to
Right.
break out the 11.
Leave the 10 for your...
Or you could go for it now too. Actually, really
Ugh.
force. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How about that? How'd he hit it?
That was nicely done.
That was nicely done. Do you have a voiceover of Taylor when he says, how'd he hit it? 'Cause
He
you
said
have-
that.
Yeah.
No, we got the one that's.
He
hit that
ball
terrible.
Terrible. No, he has a couple times where he's like, how'd he hit it?
See, I try not to listen to Taylor as much as possible.
He's funny as
He
much
is.
as you.
I know, but
I know. You
looks
two,
aren't everything.
You two need to kiss and make up.
We're on the same team.
I know. Remember when you guys were at each other's throats?
Yes, I do.
That was cute.
Cute, she says.
That was cute. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and now look at us.
Bestest.
Just look at us.
Breast of friends.
Breastus of friends. Excuse me? What?
Oh, you can't.
How do you do that?
Well, that's a small window for that 13, but I don't know.
It's a small world after all.
Try too hard for that small window there. I mean, truthfully, worst case, right? You take that 10, you cut that 13, you come back out for the 8. I mean, but you try too hard to hold it, that's what you get.
Yeah. Try too hard.
You don't want to push too hard, you know.
Yeah. I mean, bad things can happen. I got nothing. I'm really running out of shitty jokes. Corey probably went to bed anyway. He's
That's
got to get
true.
up early and drive to the snowbank.
He does. I mean, we have a text thread with me, Corey, and Tim, and usually we know when he goes to bed and when he's up because he's usually one of the first ones, him or Cap, I should say, because they get up pretty darn early, but Cappy's usually up pretty late.
Cap was actually going to play in this. He was signed up
I saw that.
to play, and then it just, because he's got his kids
baseball. And
Yeah,
stuff.
baseball and everything else. So he didn't think he'd be able to commit to it, which I completely understand. Family
Yeah,
first.
It is tough, and his boys are big into ball. So I mean, and I mean this in a loving way. Cap disappears in the summertime, so very rarely do we see him when the boys are playing ball. So,
Sure.
I can respect it. Okay, so he's got some trouble, of course, now with that 5-7. They obviously go in the side pocket, but he's got to use that 3 ball to get down there for those.
Yeah, and very difficult for not to bring up Fargo again, but I'm going to. The lesser experienced player
Oh, did he get a double kiss? No.
realizing that they cannot make any mistakes anymore. Any mistake,
Not now.
yeah, it will cost them the entire match.
Yeah.
So, and I think this is probably the last time we are going to see of Dan for this match. I'm going to be willing to bet Tim is going to shoot that 13, nice and soft, and he will come out with a shot on the 10 or the 11. No.
You just
Commentator's
had-
curse.
You just had to.
Yes.
Way to nail it.
Thank you. Try hard on those,
I
you know.
have to ride
it's
home with him, you know. Okay.
Not my problem.
He kind of gave himself a little
You-
chuckle.
You said I do. Well, not yet.
Not yet.
You said I will.
I said I will. Right. Well, just when he had the opportunity to, well, that 5, I think, might go past the 13 if he needs to at some point. But first, he's got to make a good first shot. I think he's going to take that 6, huh?
Yeah, and if he can get shape, he wants to get straight in on the 3 ball because then he could just drift forward and play exactly what you're saying. Get that 5 ball out of there.
Or run into it, worst case, if he has to. But if you don't have to move furniture, don't do it.
Yeah, this is pretty much ideal.
Yeah.
Jacked up over the 1,
Yeah.
but
You're not doing much with the cue ball, and I fear he's going to take the 4. No, okay. He kind of was looking back and forth. Do I take that 4 since it's right there? I mean, it's not the worst.
yeah,
it's
I don't like
See
this
it?
at all.
I know.
Because
No.
now you're going to leave your trouble for the end. And I think that's very indicative of lower handicap players where they don't see patterns very well.
Sure.
And
Gotta
we
get
talk
those
about it
trouble
all.
balls.
Yes, that's the biggest thing is getting rid of your trouble right away.
Mm-hmm.
This may work out for Dan yet.
Mm-hmm.
But now you're leaving it towards the end of where is the 7 ball going to end up after you pocket the 5. And then you got to still get back down to the 1.
Well, how about that?
I don't like it because now he just put the 5 in an unmakeable position.
All right. He went after it. Now,
He didn't see what you and I seen,
True.
you know, with
I mean,
making the 5.
He totally could have made the 5. Is he just going to lay this in there just to create a little, or is he trying to get this out? Because if I were him, I would be putting it near the 8 ball. Slow down the game a little bit.
He better play one hell of a good save right now.
Just like that.
That's perfect.
Now, obviously, Tim.
But
has
now
the
Tim can
angle.
get it back out of there.
Right. I think he's got the angle right now, and if he doesn't, he will at some point. But got to make him think. So it's tough when you break balls out like that. You don't know where they're going to go, and got to think on your feet.
This is very difficult for us vertically challenged people, though. To get enough schmutz on this cue ball.
Mm-hmm. Without miscuing and
right.
things. But
really got to hammer the heck out of it. Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking. And
yikes.
now he doesn't have a shot on the 11 ball like he had hoped. But all he has to do really is pocket the 10, and he may have an angle on the 11 to break into the 8 anyway.
Yeah. I mean, he's
Oh, this is going to spin too much. Right behind the 7.
Lord. I was just going to say, that's the only thing you don't want to do is obviously leave it for your last ball to break that out. But he's got a little leeway on this set where he can kind of flirt with that.
Jump in the 11 and bank the 8 in the side.
Be done.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Let her rip. He might kick at it.
You are up 4-1 in a race to 5. And for the game, I mean, this is like center stage moment.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like your Emmy Award. This is like the Grammys right here.
Put it in.
People are going to cheer for years to come over this out. Telling
Are
you.
you ready for the replay?
I'm ready. Don't say I didn't call it.
Okay.
Don't say I didn't call it.
Nice little draw. I mean, he's got a pretty decent shot at this.
I think it's over with. I think he's going to make it. Oh, yeah, I missed the jump. That's all right.
Excellent, as always, Dale. Wow.
I was too busy seeing where... And that's
it's
the
over.
game.
Wow. I mean, that was his moment, and you totally took it from him.
I'm like, come on.
Well, nice out.
I called it. Right there it is. I mean, it's just, you can't script it any better.
You can't.
It's like, who's a really good writer?
Mark Twain.
Mark. That was maybe a little bit.
And he's old as dirt. Anyway.
Stephen King. It's
Okay.
like that would be scary. But
no. Okay, we don't read. Anyway.
You don't read?
No, we.
We?
Apparently you and I, because we just pulled 2 old dudes.
Yeah,
out.
really, really lame.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Anywho, what a great out. I mean, you can't really say anything more than fan-freaking-tastic
Yeah.
for Tim Schotz.
Shot
Hooks
good.
himself on the 7, jumps the 11 in, and banks the 8 for the W.
Does it. And, for Dan having his first shot at this at the KO challenge and being on stream, it's not easy, So for those that are in the stream, asking to, kind of hurry it up and start shooting a little faster, it's not that easy, especially having it be your first time. So hats off to him. He did great.
Yeah, you put it a lot better than what I would have, because I would have just said zip it.
Yeah.
Kind of like what Mark Bell said, until you put your money up and you play in one of these events, you can't say anything. You have no leg to stand on.
It's not a $50 entry, guys. This is a single elimination 265 tournament, and side pot for some. Yeah, it's nothing to just bat your eyes at. So
this is for Dan Blohm.
Nice effort.
Again, for stepping up and taking on the challenge.
Yeah.
Again, he could have played in any one of them, and he chose the Masters series to cut his teeth in the KO challenge. So, and right now, actually, here, you want to check this out. This is really cool because now he's asking Tim all kinds of questions. Hey, what would have you done, or what should have I done differently, so on and so forth. So, again, it's a guy that wants to learn the game. So.
Tim's not yelling at him. He's just saying, you... No, just
right.
He's got the finger pointing going.
He talks with his hands.
He's a talk. Yeah, no, I'm just joking. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Now Tim's going to give him a little bit of... That's great. I love
some
it.
lessons.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's how you learn. That's how we all learn.
For sure. Hey, do we have any sponsor spotlights that you want to roll through at all?
I am still actually working on. I don't want to tell anybody what's happening because it's so new and so different for any stream. I promise you, nobody else does this. And it is a super personal touch for all of the sponsors of the stream.
I love that.
So you're used to me reading, and we'll go back to if you're never been here before. And it's not to take away from any of the sponsors, but I will bet that 80%, 70% of the regulars that watch the stream all the time could almost word for word
They know.
recite all the sponsor spotlights, right?
For sure.
Because they've heard me say the same thing over and over again.
Yep.
So it's coming. It's just a matter of time for the sponsors to get their thing done.
Yeah.
And I can't wait. I am so looking forward to it. So you might be able to guess what it is.
I think I might know.
You might know.
I think
Yay.
I might know. And I'm excited. I just thought maybe we had something already in the works, but
We do.
Yeah, I'm impartial to one of them, so I can't argue with that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, hey, thanks for having me on stream. And for those that are still hanging, looks like 66 viewers still hanging out. Thanks for joining, and look forward to tomorrow. I won't be here, but I'll be watching on stream. So
Thanks for all the likes and the shares, everybody. And again, this is not to take away from any of the sponsors because they know the appreciation that I have for them. Without them and you, the viewers, I don't exist anyway. Lacey and I would have been just here sitting here talking with each other, and that's just no fun. We've been down that road before.
Yeah.
So tomorrow night, again, we have Matt Strong and Mike Schotz joining in at.
that'll be a great match.
Let me put up the flyer for you to see. I think it's at 6:30. Nope, 6 o'clock tomorrow night.
Perfect. Same time, same place. What do you say?
It's going to be fun. Going to be a lot of laughs. Good times.
Yeah. Awesome.
Until then, thank you very much, Lacey, for joining me in the booth.
Thanks for having me.
And we will see you again tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Good night, everybody.